Tonight here at 6, the clock is ticking for union workers at the Louisville Metro Housing Authority. Today, they began negotiating a brand new contract, but first hosted a rally in front of Metro Housing headquarters in downtown Louisville. They're pushing for strong benefits and better job security. Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Gabby DeGeorge are covering both sides of the issue. And Isaiah, these are the folks who make repairs, they fix emergency leaks, that kind of thing. Is their pay their biggest concern?
Well, Doug, it almost always is in these situations, but it appears one of the bigger sticking points here is the fear of contracted workers taking their place. Meanwhile, the Metro Housing Authority says they're optimistic about fair and good faith discussions.
When we fight, we win!
High-stakes negotiations are underway for a new contract for the more than 100 employees who clean and maintain Louisville's public housing units every day.
We've never been this close to not having a contract, to it being up.
Ronnie Holcomb handles HVAC for the Louisville Metro Housing Authority. He's pushing for two big things in this next deal: to have their health care benefits maintained and for their jobs to be protected from outsourcing their work.
The benefits are being cut. We did get a slight pay raise, but it's hard to compete with outside companies.
In a statement, the Metro Housing Authority said it's committed to retaining dedicated staff, but they did acknowledge maintaining their units may at times require work from outside contractors. Mayor Craig Greenberg's team does not play a role in these negotiations, but I asked him whether the risk of federal budget cuts are forcing LMHA's hand.
The risk of federal cuts is significant, particularly in the area of LMHA and public housing and Section 8 vouchers.
What's the biggest thing you're afraid of if those workers get contracted out?
They're all going to leave one by one, and they're not going to know what they're doing.
Angela Thornton lives over at the Shepherd Square Apartments in the Smoketown neighborhood.
I do not care about another company coming in. We are headed for a disaster again.
She has experienced maintenance emergencies firsthand and the importance of quick responses.
One night I heard something go boom. I get up, big old hole came through my ceiling, and water was everywhere. And I called the emergency line, nobody came out.
The goal for everybody here is to ensure these housing facilities don't get to the point of no return, like the aging Dosker Manor apartments. The city just got federal approval to demolish the downtown high-rises and start over. Holcomb says it's crunch time to iron out a deal that could directly impact the services thousands of low-income families receive. Now, Metro Housing's union's current contract expires September 22nd. I also asked the agency about claims that overtime has been cut off in the last year. A spokesperson told me they scaled it back because, according to them, some workers were abusing it. Now I'm told they only offer non-emergency overtime for employees who have shown, quote, accountability and strong performance. Doug.
All right, amazing stories from that tenant. Thank you very much, Isaiah.